Hey, welcome back. So yeah, sorry about this week's been weird. I guess maybe that's the point of therapy is like, because sometimes I go to therapy and then I feel worse afterwards. And I'm like, what was the point of that? I was feeling fine before and now I feel bad. But I guess the point of therapy is like, well, maybe you weren't really feeling great and you just didn't recognize it, or you didn't. It's good to deal with it. I'm gonna hide in here. Hey. Hey. But yeah, I had a note about, it's kind of interesting because I wrote this note like a week ago when I was feeling, I don't know, I feel weird phrasing it like that. When you're feeling sad, you don't feel like you're a good person. So I wrote this note when I was feeling like a good person. And I want to say it right now. Is that everybody? Just one more guy? They just keep coming? How does this work? I forget. What's the goal here? Isn't it to like, I don't know. Are they gonna come again? Oh, they send me a warthog. Right? Let me read the note while they're talking. We can't deprive the world of your awesomeness. Turn your weakness into a superpower. The world needs you people with depression and anxiety. You're the best people. The idiots on the news and the presidents don't have anxiety. That's why the world sucks. All the idiots without anxiety just do random crap and don't even know why. People with depression are more connected to life and humanity than them. That's the truth. I mean, I believe that. But I don't believe it right now because I'm happy right now. How do you drive this thing? Oh. Warthog. It's hard to believe that when you're sad or depressed or anxious or whatever. But I really, I don't know if we could, wait, this is not the right way. I'm not really sure what my point was, but just to activate people with depression and anxiety, they are the best people. We know that, right? People who are never anxious or depressed, they're bad people. we could say that, right? At the very least, they're just not. When you're depressed, you are more connected to your humanity and to other people. To your feelings and your emotions and other people's feelings and emotions, and that makes you a better person, right? Oh, I forget where to go. Up there? Really? That can't be right. No. Just thinking about stupid, I don't know. I'll throw a couple names out there, like Tucker Carlson and Anderson Cooper, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they felt depressed once in their life, but they're not using it in a good way. I don't know, I don't like when they project. Where are you supposed to go? Projection of, confidence and, you know what you're doing. Oh, there. I don't think that makes you a helpful person in society. I don't know. We need people who are going to do things too, I guess, but I don't know what my point is. Whoops, where am I going? Oh. I guess my point is, Vault, if you were president, the world would be better because you would care more. I'm not saying the president doesn't care, but like he just doesn't understand like what's at stake, or like I don't know. Abraham Lincoln was depressed. He was a good president. He was depressed all the time. He knew humanity because his freaking entire family died when he was a kid. Except his mom. I think his mom, but then his mom died when he was like 20 or something. And then his son died. I don't know. Just gotta do something. Like, remember. Just don't. Here's something that I think I feel. Don't overcome your anxiety or depression. I think if you do that, like, you become a Donald Trump. I'm sure Donald Trump was, like, anxious at some point. Like, oh, I don't know if I'll ever be as good as my dad. But he overcame that. He's not anxious anymore. You need to be more like Lincoln and less like Trump, and I don't know what that means. Like, they overcame their depression in different ways. But I think in a sense, like, Lincoln never overcame his depression and his anxiety. And keeping part of that with you... How do I get out of this thing? Keeping part of your depression and your anxiety with you all the time, I think it is at least that makes you a better person. I mean, Donald Trump loves his life. If you want to love your life, then overcome your anxiety. But if you want to be a good person and keep part of it with you, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what I mean. I mean, be like Lincoln. But I don't know exactly what that means. If you keep that connection to depression, then you keep the connection to humanity. When you are depressed, you feel the weight of everything. And sometimes you feel nothing. And it just makes you a better person to carry that with you, but to not let it weigh you down. I don't know how to do that. Don't try to overcome it. Just let it be with you. I don't know. And don't act like you're past it, or don't act like you're perfect, or you don't have anxiety, or you're better now or something. Kind of relates to what I was feeling with the podcast. There's a button you have to push somewhere. And even with that 9-dimensional guy I was mentioning before, the reason why I don't like him and I don't like self-help stuff is because they're always from the perspective of like, this is how you have to live, and this is, I'm perfect, and you can be like me, or whatever. And they'll never say that, and they might even say like, oh, I'm not perfect, but then they'll tell you how to live. I think what I realize with my life, what I want to do, is I always want to come from the perspective of growth all the time. I never want to come from the perspective of a finish line. I don't know. I guess everybody kind of says that, but where's the stupid button? Maybe it's up here. Oh, 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 oh. Boom, boom. I know you have to put a switch to open this thing. Boom, boom, Is it up there? This guy's just waiting for me. Take your time. I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna end, I think. I have 1 more minute to wander around. Maybe I gotta go down there. Oop. There's a button around here somewhere. Good. Oh, I got a temporary crown. My first ever crown. Can you see it? It's right here. I don't like it. It looks really fake. It looks like I have dentures. I don't have dentures. Crowns are weird. They kind of, they smooth your, they take the drill and they chop like your tooth down, and then they put a cap over it. I really felt this one. They put the Novocaine in, but I still felt it. That was like that was the worst probably I ever felt. Like I was digging into my finger, like I really felt the nerve getting chopped. He was touching that nerve. There was one spot where he kept like pushing into it. He was like, and I was like gripping the seat. But yeah, I don't like the cap. It looks weird. It's just a temporary one. So maybe the next one will look nicer. It's so weird. He took off so much of my tooth. Before he put the cap on, I was feeling it, and I was like, oh, my tooth, it's just gone forever. What'd you do? My tooth, that's my tooth. You took my tooth. He's got the drill, and you can just hear your bone burning. And you can smell it, because he's just grinding your tooth down. Ugh. I don't like it. It's never coming back. That tooth that he took away. It's not growing back. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Bye. What do I do?